Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. Greetings, fellow Poltermasters. I am Crash Rowsell, and it's once again time to crash scans with another top 5 video. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a hot minute since I did a top 5, but I did give you 6 back-to-back, and I talked about my favorite levels from every single game, and the screen came up here, and I'm like, wow, so fancy. Totally didn't film all those in one sitting, basically. Regardless, I talked about all the levels, and the number one thing that popped up was, Crash, maybe you should rank the adventure levels too. And I'm like, you're right. Because if you notice on a couple of my lists, and actually all of them, I did mention an adventure level based on every single one of them. And that's really cool. Now the biggest thing is, just because the adventure level's at the top, doesn't mean it's better than another level. That's why today, we're going to break it down and give you my top 5 adventure pack levels. Wowzers. So I always like to preface the list saying that this is my list. There may be some inconsistencies. Maybe I picked the thing that was higher up on my top levels list and you're like, that makes no sense. Or it wasn't even on the levels list. Who knows? I'm losing my mind. Basically, the best way to describe it is these are just the 5 levels that I thought of and really enjoyed and decided to sit down and do a little video with you guys and enjoy it. So yes, this is my top 5 video. Hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to be having a lot more top 5s in the future, but we'll talk about it at the end. So as always, before I start losing my breath, because for some reason I'm losing my breath in these videos, that's because I'm old or very out of shape. I give you number 5. The Mirror of Mystery takes Skylander fanfiction writers' wildest dreams and makes them come true. Imagine if Chaos and the Trolls were good guys, and Master Eon and the Mabus are the bad guys. That comes to reality in this level. Taking the battle to the characters you fought alongside for the last 4 games feels very weird, but for some reason, so right. The layout of the level is enjoyable and not stressful, and that final flying battle isn't terrible compared to most of the flying sequences in the game. If you got this level in the pack, you also got the Tiki Speaky power-up, which, without that, Skylander Survivor wouldn't exist. Now that is a world I don't want to live in.
Lost Maginite Mines.
A majority of you watching this haven't played this level as it came with Robo, one of the rarest Skylanders from Imaginators. To that, I feel legitimately bad for you as this level, with its push and pull physics, is one of the most fun levels I've played in the later games. The more I can forget about the cake missions, the better. This level has you working with blobbers to find the mines and not try to get killed in the process. The level has 3 different parts, each giving you a fun time throughout, leading up to an excellent mini boss fight that throws you for a loop right up to the very end, which I won't spoil. If you can fork out $1,000, then you can easily go for this level. Hold on, wait, $1,000? Seriously, what is wrong with people? Okay, pause the video right here. Okay, now unpause it. Okay, and pause. Okay, you see how cool it is able to control time like that? Well, during the Tower of Time, you can do just that. The aspect of freezing time has always been an enigma to me, and being able to do that simply had me hooked. The level itself is a huge puzzle that isn't stressful, but overall fun, and actually doesn't make me upset if I need to play it a second time. This level also introduces one of my favorite villains with Captain Cluck and his mission to take over Time Town in his own domain, and stopping him and his mechanical body is an extremely fun battle. Also, it proves that we can have enough of a good thing as we get 2 Flintons. If we look at my best moments, you can see that more than one of something can be a bad thing. As I mentioned in my favorite games video, I'm a big fan of pirates, so when I saw that Terrafin came with a pirate ship, I was already excited. The level itself is similar to Darkwater Cove with the layout, but the added aspect of a memory game. I'm a sucker for memory games, no matter how simple or complicated they are. The first few are insanely simple, which they give you a big time limit for, and it gets even better when they give you even more cards, but an even longer time limit. The level ends with a pirate battle, which is not as glamorous as other games, but for Skylander standards, it's a good one. I have this one in a future completing your collection episode, so look out for that if you haven't got to play this level before.
Thumpin' Wumpa.
When I found out Crash Bandicoot and Dr. Neocortex were being added to Skylanders with an exclusive level, my first thought was who they'd face off against, as you can play as both hero and villain. I was surprised to see fake Crash, as he's only really known from the original games, but made for a believable fight for both Crash and Cortex.
The level itself seems similar to an actual level off a Crash game, and with the addition of the Chili Pepper Run and Cortex's Peril, it makes this level something old mixed with something new. Also, while researching this level, I found that there are a ton of references to past Crash games and more, so if you'd like a video on that, let me know, as I'd love to find all the secrets this level has to offer.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen, that is my top 5 adventure pack levels. Very surprised at the number 1? Maybe, because since it was a little bit lower on the top levels list, well, number 2 was actually kind of high. I know, inconsistencies. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy making it and bringing it to you guys. Y'all mean the world to me, you know that. And I did say, a little teaser, that there's a lot more top 5s coming. I currently have 19 top 5s in the works. It was technically 20, but this is the one I'm currently recording, so it's not in the works anymore. I'm, working on it. There's a difference. Yeah, a lot more top 5s. Along with that, the clickbait series will be returning. I know people enjoyed those. Grow your own Tornado, grow your own Terrafin, make your own stuff, the ones like that, That's coming back very soon. I have 4 of those in the works. And of course, the last every ranked for the last game. But there's going to be more every ranked after that. You don't have to worry about that one. But yeah, a lot more stuff happening on the channel. Thank you all so much for coming and enjoying this video. It means the world to me that you guys are still watching this stuff after the 5+ years I've been doing this. It's wild. I did want to do a quick little condolences to. There is a legendary SkyTuber back when the big boom was going on. His name was JoJo PTV. Unfortunately, he passed away a little while ago. It was last week, if I'm not mistaken. By the time I film this, it'll unfortunately be 2 weeks. But I did want to send my condolences to him and his family. He was a big legend in the Skylander community when the big boom happened. He was releasing videos consistently. He did a lot of press coverage and stuff. And this is the first time we've had a big loss in the Skylander community. And it's weird to think about because he was around my age. So it's always scary that something could happen just like that. So keep your friends close, keep them in your thoughts, all that. Just know that we're all here for each other and all that. So it's just a scary thing to think about. But I know I got a little wild at the end of the video, but yes, come back next week for another video. And as always, I get more videos this week, so come back for that. But thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. But as always, I bid you farewell.